Hello, I'm Peter Bergman. This is my official YouTube channel. I'll be updating you with the latest news, so please subscribe to my channel.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It is Tuesday, and we have an absolute mountain of chaos to unpack today. Okay, I literally cannot believe this. Can we please process this mess together? Might delete this later, but I seriously can't stay silent about this anymore. Please tell me I'm not the only one losing my mind over this. I am coming to you completely unscripted, absolutely feral, and honestly, my brain is basically short-circuiting right now. I just hit record at 3 a.m. because this grueling decade-long journey has finally pushed me over the edge. I am ditching the script. I am breaking all the filters. We are going to talk about the unfiltered, hard truths of Genoa City because there are legends carrying this entire journey on their shoulders, while others are single-handedly testing my sanity, and I am going to call them all out right here, right now. Unbelievable, guys. What's going on here? Look, we need to talk about Nikki Newman. Listen, the news just dropped, and suddenly the entire landscape of this show has been ripped out from under us. Basically, Nikki's condition is rapidly deteriorating, and the doctors are in a terrifying race against time to save her life. I am honestly hyperventilating just thinking about it. This is a total game changer, and not in a fun, dramatic way. This is raw. Lethal psychological damage being inflicted on us, the viewers, and on the entire Newman family. Look at the absolute state of things. Suddenly, we are thrust into this harrowing medical emergency. Nikki is lying there, her life literally hanging in the balance, while the medical staff is frantically trying to stabilize her. Honestly, I can picture the chaotic jump cuts in the hospital, the monitors flatlining, the desperate shouts of the doctors, the absolute terror in the air. Basically, her body is giving out, and we are forced to watch a matriarch, a literal icon, fight for every single breath. I can basically see the IV drips, the sterile white lights, the frantic nurses running down the corridors. The doctors are literally sweating, looking at the charts, realizing that her vitals are dropping. Suddenly, it's a code blue. Is it a code blue? My brain is manifesting a code blue because the anxiety is that severe. But listen, we cannot talk about Nikki's physical collapse without talking about the emotional ambush that triggered it. Victor Newman, you absolute menace. Look, Victor has successfully regained control of Newman Enterprises. Okay, cool, a major flex for the mustache, right? Wrong. Because what does he do? He turns around and honors his promise to hand Chancellor over to Lily Winters. Basically, he just handed over a legacy, a massive piece of corporate history, completely disregarding how this would obliterate Nikki. Nick Newman, KNEW. Listen, Nick literally stood there at the Newman Ranch and explicitly warned his father. Nick was basically like, are you out of your mind? You are giving Chancellor to Lily? You know this is going to absolutely devastate Nikki? But did Victor listen? No. Suddenly, Victor is deaf to the emotional needs of his own wife. Honestly, the sheer arrogance is staggering. Nick saw the writing on the wall. Nick knew that this betrayal would be the final nail in the coffin for Nikki's stress levels, and now Nikki's condition has worsened so severely that she is fighting for her life. Nick is going to lose his mind. When Nick gets to that hospital, he is going to physically attack Victor. Honestly, I would pay money to see Nick just absolutely destroy Victor's office right now. Nick tried to protect her. Nick was the shield, but Victor's ego was the sword that pierced right through it. Wait, why are we like this? Why do we invest decades of our lives into these characters only to be completely shattered when they are pushed to the brink? I am low-key obsessing over the injustice of it all. Honestly, it makes me want to scream. I am sitting here, sleep-deprived, pacing around my room, basically spiraling into a chaotic feedback loop of transcendent hype and absolute narrative betrayal. And let's talk about the sheer audacity of the timing. While Nikki is literally fighting off the Grim Reaper, what is happening on the other side of town? Lily Winters is ecstatic. Look, I love Lily, I really do, but the juxtaposition is making me sick. Lily is celebrating this massive victory. She is at society, having a grand old time, pulling Kane Ashby into the fold, asking him how he feels about running the company for her. It's a total game changer for Lily, but basically, her triumph is built on the ashes of Nikki's mental and physical health. Kane is over there getting emotional about Malcolm's recovery and basking in the approval of his twins, while Nikki is coding in an ICU. Honestly, I might be contradicting myself here. Maybe Victor didn't intentionally try to put Nikki in the hospital. Maybe he really just thought business is business and she would get over it. I mean, he is Victor Newman. He compartmentalizes everything. But no, wait, that is completely delusional of me to even suggest. I take it back. He is a sociopath. He knows exactly what he is doing. Listen, he is currently keeping Matt captive at the ranch, running rigorous psychological tests on him, letting him take a shower and change clothes like he's playing The Sims with human lives, all while his wife is dying. Whoa, I've really gone off chasing butterflies into another dimension. Bring in the signal back. Let's stick to the script. The focus here is Nikki. Her condition worsening is the absolute core of my existential collapse tonight. Suddenly, the doctors are rushing in. The sheer panic is palpable. I can basically hear the alarms going off. Listen, this isn't just a regular soap opera illness. This feels different. This feels heavy. The doctors are racing against time, and honestly, every second that ticks by feels like a physical blow to my chest. Look, Nikki Newman is a survivor. She has survived cults. She has survived alcoholism. She has survived Diane Jenkins. She has survived literally everything Genoa City has thrown at her. Listen, we are talking about decades of history here. Decades. The stripper and the billionaire, the epic love story that has defined daytime television. And Victor is basically throwing it all away for what? For a corporate chess move? This betrayal by Victor, coupled with whatever underlying medical crisis is ravaging her system right now, is basically the ultimate test. I am honestly terrified that the writers are actually going to cross the line this time. Look, my timeline is already blowing up. The forums are in absolute meltdown mode. People are basically drafting Victor's cancellation papers as we speak. Suddenly, everyone is a medical expert, analyzing every single frame of that hospital room. Is it her heart? Is it the stress? Is it a complication from her past traumas? Honestly, the fact that we are all sitting here basically holding our collective breath while these fictional doctors race against time just proves the absolute chokehold this show has on us. It is a major flex by the writers to drop this on us right now, but honestly, it is also incredibly cruel. Wait, why are we like this? Why do we care so much? Because Nikki is the blueprint. She is the legacy. And Victor basically treated her like a footnote in his corporate takeover. Nick was the only one who saw the storm coming. Nick's frustration and confusion over Victor's bizarre, cold, calculated moves from giving away Chancellor to holding Matt hostage is exactly how I feel. Nick is basically the audience surrogate right now, screaming into the void while Victor plays God. Listen, if Nikki doesn't pull through or if she suffers permanent damage from this, I am officially done. Well, no, I'm not done. I'm basically going to be chained to this show forever because it's a toxic relationship and I am in too deep. But honestly, the psychic damage is real. I am dumping my unedited psychic damage onto this digital hive mind right now because I need you guys to witness my collapse. I need the only circle that speaks this language to understand what is happening. Suddenly, I am just so exhausted. The adrenaline is wearing off and the reality of Nikki's condition is setting in. The doctors are doing everything they can. They are running the tests. They are administering the meds. They are fighting the clock. But will it be enough? Basically, we are completely at the mercy of the writer's room. And honestly, I don't trust them not to break our hearts. Look at the ripple effects this is going to cause. When Noah finds out, amidst all the online buzz for his grand reopening of the Shadow Room, when Sharon hears about it, while she's busy trying to save Phyllis from her own destructive cycles, the entire town is going to stop. Honestly, nothing else matters right now. Not Audra's weird obsession with Noah, not Daniel's refusal to forgive Phyllis, not Holden's warnings. Basically, everything pales in comparison to the matriarch of the Newman family fighting for her life. Okay, I need to wrap this up before I completely lose my voice and my sanity. Please hit the comments. Tell me you are as wrecked by this as I am. We need to manifest a miracle for Nikki. because honestly, if we lose her, we lose the soul of this show. I am going to go stare at a wall until the sun comes up. Stay strong, everyone.
Thank you for watching my video. I will be updating regularly with the latest news, so please remember to subscribe to my channel to support me.